Welcome to Meta Tripping, y'all. All right. So, happy new moon in Virgo. We are live and in full effect, planting some amazing seeds that have a blessing on them due to the earth trines going on in the air. Meta, yay. All right. And I have excellent news, y'all. The final proofs, everything went through, and now the Quantum Root Oracle is available for sale. So I am going to include the buy link in the description. I'm still adding to the shop page if y'all bear with me. But you can still see like the cards on the shop page. I mean, it's in the main promo. I'm going to be doing the reading with them, the new moon reading with them for today. All right, we're going to jump right into it, as I will be back with the weekly and the overview very soon. Like, a lot of shifts, but that up leveling definitely paid off and moving upward, y'all. It is the move. These vibes are right, and it took some work getting here, but that mind control, the control you have over your own mind, is everything right now, and what you want to manifest with this earth energy. That is up to you and your heart and your ancestors, guides, the spirit team that is working with you, your soul tribe members who are in support of you and whom you are in support of, I would hope. All right. New moon energies. Thank you for your patience, y'all. All right. First card, accept the support that's extended to you. Second card, you're allowed to cry. Third card, be honest with yourself. All right. What I'm picking up with these cards, I'm picking up some of you had to release some things you were holding on to. In some cases, it was your intention, kind of that justice be served in certain situations. Injustice is done to you in order to reach a higher vibratory level, or you're in that process. Accept the support extended to you. The energies I'm getting around this card, a lot of angelic energy right now is guiding you all. So typically follow synchronicities has been the card that's come up when spirit is letting you know it's there. But I've also experienced spirit and spiritual intervention when this card has come up. Sorry, y'all. Something's energetically pulling at my attention. I'm not sure. All right. Getting myself recalibrated. I'm getting that like everything you want is available to you, but you want to avoid looking backwards. All right, y'all. Avoid looking backwards and look forwards, because the energy is what it's feeling like is we're on a new trajectory. Like we've literally been moved up, in the higher vibrational grid. Just a moment. So the troubles that have been trying to prevent us are being held back. So our spiritual team, our ancestors who are involved, guides, like, are holding those energies back while we up level. So we're in an up leveling process. So you could feel a little fragmented at times. You might feel like, okay, where did I put that piece of myself? Spirit is coming through saying it'll come back online. And I did have a moment myself with that today. But I've learned I'm a lot better than I was, y'all. It is a work in process, but I've learned to Avoid tipping into the pit of anxiety unnecessarily. What I'm getting around, you are allowed to cry. Yeah, sea salt baths, I usually recommend when this card comes up, can help you if the tears aren't immediately forthcoming. Sometimes we push them down so deep. And releasing energy right now. Okay, so Spirit is relaying that it's less baggage. So as we're moving up in vibration, the more you release. So Spirit is relaying, y'all are going to release what you need to release because Spirit is helping you. Oh, well, if you accept the help. If you accept the help. If you're open to it, if you're really ready to move up. And there's a certain kind of feel to the way this is, like this is very timed. I know that a lot of things have come into fruition on my end in miraculous ways that I could have never imagined, and so well timed. And I mean, I knew Spirit's hand was on it, but I mean, this has been like throughout. Once I was ready to, everything was sent for prep, and I was ready, or everything was about to be sent for prep, and I was ready, and the way Spirit came through, and the way the title for the Oracle came through, which is so much more fitting, and everything that came with that, because there are more ascension tools coming, y'all. They're in the works presently, and it's Spirit guided, it's Spirit led. So I cannot convey enough. Trust that you were loved. Trust that you were being aided in a major way. So these injustices that tried to take from us, like what I'm getting from Spirit is they're irrelevant to the path you're going to be on now. You're moving into what aligns with you. That is what's happening with these energies. So if you're tuning in and you're hearing this reading, this applies to you. You know what I'm saying? Just look forward and look with your heart. Let go and trust. And for especially intense situations, and Spirit is relaying like situations where there is no resolution, because some of these conflicts were head on, and I'm adding this part in, some of these conflicts were head on with, some very vicious characters, and, people in certain types of states, narcissists, that sort of thing, their thing isn't typically to allow resolution, but there is definitely a skill, as someone who's been through it, there is definitely a skill in how you could reclaim yourself and not require resolution. You get there. You do get there. It definitely helps to open a spirit and allow help with that. The heart healing, all of that is very helpful. But I think that's what's been holding a lot of people back is injustices, and a lot of these are generational as well. But some of these generational injustices took the form of present day situations in addition to those unconscious habits and patterns and magnetics that, we are now up-leveled or up-leveling out of, depending on where you are in the mix of it. And the final card for this new moon, be honest with yourself. This new moon, I'm getting like holiday vibes, like when you're waiting for a gift. It could be, you know what I'm saying? Any kind of holiday. But that excitement that bubbles up kind of like in your belly, that childhood excitement. And I'm getting that behind what it is you actually want. And so I think some of the, okay, Spirit is already, I'm on the right track, is chiming in. The key to getting there is the more you release the past. All right, and be honest with yourself is dealing with like 4D energy, social issues in the social realm, issues with your place in society, your true heart aligned place. And the subtext of this card is illuminate. I should go over the subtext. Oh, y'all, pretty soon I'm waiting on the tripod I ordered, and you will actually be able to see the cards. And that shouldn't be too long from now. This should be happening by next week. Everything fell into place so beautifully. I'm so humbled. So humbled. So I'll go back over. The first card is accept the support extended to you. Solidarity. So this can, solidarity can be your soul group, your soul tribe, obviously your spirit team. Accept what comes your way in the form of good vibes. And this is to help uplift you and get you where you belong. In the divine scheme, Spirit says. For the releasing, for you're allowed to cry, hope is humble. That's dealing with like the 2D inner child energy. All right. That first, what I just read, accept the support extended to you. That's also 4D. It's also that social arena. So there's healing taking place there. And fortifying. Spirit has given me the word fortifying as well. And at the 2D level, this is just clearing out the deep emotional wounds and hurts. And the more you're able to do that, the more you're going to be able to receive what comes through and be honest with yourself, what you're really being honest with yourself as far as what you want, what's in heart alignment with you. So for you're allowed to cry, again, the subtext. Did I say the subtext? Pardon me, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm a little all over the place. Hope is humble is the subtext here. Really think on that. The hope comes when we can humble ourselves. And I'm not saying humble yourself to someone who's done you injustice, but getting to that place where you embrace your vulnerability and you can have trust that the universe allows certain things to happen for a reason, and that sometimes we're the authors of those things that happen to us before we even incarnate. So that is also something to keep in mind, because it's going to get you somewhere else. We deal with the pressure that pushes down on our lower astral energy, aka our etheric energy. We deal with these things in the 3D, or we've dealt with these things in the 3D. Eventually that energy comes back up, and as it comes back up, you transmute it. You up-level it. You transmute whatever isn't worth the journey back up. Isn't worth kind of being in that same form and attached to you as you up-level. And finally, the illuminate is the subtext, or be honest with yourself. This is allow yourself to be filled with light by being honest, by letting the truth come in. And what is the truth? You deserve a good life. And you can have one. And you can feel that truth go within, feel spirit around you. Because the alignments are supporting some amazing things coming your way. Keep your thoughts, the thoughts you're planting, keep them in the right place. Avoid looking towards the past. It's not where you're going. All right, y'all? This is one of my shorter ones, but I will be back. I just want to be able to show them to you. So when the tripod arrives, so it's a little bit of a patience game, but I'm just so excited that they are available. Again, you can click the link for the shop page where they are currently being sold. I'm still kind of getting into the process of how I'll be able to kind of distribute the Ascension tools that are produced. So I will definitely update the landing page with the various information. Because at some point, I think I'm probably going to have a Patreon. Especially, I need to go and look because if they have live chat on Patreon, unless I'm mistaken, I think I would have to have a certain subscriber count to be able to have live chat on YouTube. So I might actually do it through Patreon. And I think they do allow you to offer some things without a membership. So not saying I'm leaving YouTube or anything, but YouTube I might just, you know, it might just be like the weeklies and monthly overviews and that sort of thing. And then I might like do live chats and that sort of thing through Patreon or another platform. I still have some research to do. There was so much going on, just up leveling and releasing, you know, while also, you know, kind of like pushing against the past that was trying to recreate itself so that I could get this deck out, you know, because this took longer than it should and would have if there hadn't been such opposition. But hey, it is what it is. Like I feel like this, I don't know, like a shock. It's like a state. It's like a happy state of shock, like a suspended. I don't know. I think my inner child is trying to figure out how to feel about this without looking for any kind of anything of the past. You know what I'm saying? Like just really getting into these new energies and letting the past go and really celebrating what the future is going to look like and all of the miracles that have been happening, not just with myself, but everyone. So many people have been experiencing, some of the things I've seen I never thought I would see while in a body. And this is just but one part of the equation, y'all. Like the universe, multi-dimensional scheme of things, multiverse, if you like that term. I'm still working on that. My feelings on the term multiverse, but perhaps that's something for another day as far as conversations are concerned. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Thank you for tuning in. Be well, be up-leveled, and keep forward on the ascension journey, y'all. Keep looking forward. Peace.